Hello students, I'm your maths pro and today we are going to learn simultaneous linear equations. I'm going to teach you all the four methods of how to solve these simultaneous linear equations and how to get the exact value of the unknown variables. So first of all, we have to understand what exactly the simultaneous linear equation is. Simultaneous linear equation means in that you are going to get the linear equations with more than one variable. And how many variables are there? Like see, in these equations there are two variables, x and y. So we need actually at least two equations to get their values. So see, this can be called as equation 1 and this can be called as equation 2, and we have to solve them together to get the value of these variables x and y. Okay, so now let us move on with the number of methods. So we generally have how many methods? Four methods. Those methods are elimination, substitution, cross multiplication and graphical. So I'm going to teach each of these methods one by one with two examples and one like practice question I will give to you, and that you can solve and check whether it's correct or wrong. Okay, so now let us start with the first method, that is method of elimination. See what exactly this method of elimination tells us. Let's see what is the method. The method is like elimination. The letter elimination suggests that we have to eliminate one of the variable. So it's fully up to us like which variable you want to eliminate. So like for this, and there is no like condition that you have to eliminate this variable or that variable. You can eliminate any variable of your choice. So for this equation I'm going to eliminate x. Okay, so we will do what? We will eliminate x. So what is the way to eliminate? See, you only have to focus on the variable of x in both the equations. What is the variable here? X, and what is the coefficient? That is 5. So let us multiply the coefficient of above x or the first equation's x by the second equation, that is 5 here, and the coefficient of second equation's x by the first equation, that is 2 here. Now see, because it's an elimination and we know that any variable or any term will get eliminated if they will be of same value but opposite sign, right? Equal value but opposite sign. So if I'll be multiplying the above equation by 2, I will get 2 5s are 10x, that is positive, and here in the bottom equation 5 2s are, that is 10x and positive. So because these two are already positive and we don't want them to be of same sign or equal sign, so we will multiply the above by -2. Okay, so let us just multiply and generate new equation. 2 into 5, that is minus 10x, and 2 into minus 2, that is minus 4y, and that is what? Minus 26. Okay, and now here 5 2s are plus 10x, and then 5 3s are 5 6 are, that is 30y, and that is going to 26 5 ja, that is going to be 130. Okay, so now let us just add these two equations. Let's see what we will get. Minus 10x plus 10x will get eliminated. So see, now we just eliminated x, right? I said like we will eliminate x, so we eliminated x by minus 10 and plus 10. So now what is remaining here? It is remaining 30y minus 4y. So it will become what? It will become 26y, right? And here it will be 130 minus 26. 130 minus 126 is nothing but the 104 with positive sign. So y will be what? 104 divided by 26. Y will be what? Generally we know divided by 26 will be around 4. Okay, so we got y as 4. Now I can just take down this as answer and I can put this value of y in the first equation, right? So I'll write down the first equation here, that is 5x plus 2y is equals to 13. So 5x plus 2 into 4 equals to 13. So 5x plus 8 is equals to 13. 5x is equals to 13 minus 8. 5x is equals to 5. So x is equals to 5 upon 5. X is equals to 1. So now what answer we have got? We have got 1 comma 4. Okay guys, so this is the actual way of method of elimination. So what you have to do, you have to just decide like which one you want to eliminate, which variable you want to eliminate. Here I have decided to eliminate x. So what I have to do, I have to multiply the variables, like the coefficient of the variables. So see, what is the coefficient of the above x? That is 5. So I multiplied with the bottom equation. What is the coefficient of bottom x? That is 2. I have multiplied with the above equation. And because they both have same sign and I want a different sign, so I multiplied one of them with the negative. I always take top equation as a negative one. Okay, so let me take another example of this elimination method. So see here I want to, this is the equation 1 and this is the equation 2. Okay, so what I want to do, assume let me try to eliminate y this time. So I want to eliminate what? I want to eliminate y. So what I'll be doing, I'll look at the coefficients here. What is the coefficient of the bottom y? That is 4. So I'll multiply the top equation by 4. And what is the coefficient of the top y? That is 3. I'll multiply with 3. And because they have already different sign, so I will only multiply with the numbers, no sign multiplication. If they have already different signs, they will automatically get cancelled. If they don't have different signs, see here the x's are not having different sign, so it's our job to make them different. So I multiplied one of them by negative. Okay, so just let us just multiply these numbers with the equations. 7 4 ja, it will become 28x minus 12y is equals to 44, and now this 3 2 ja 6x plus 3 4 ja 12y and 8 3 are 24. Now what I'm going to do, I'm going to add these equations. So what I'll be getting, 28 plus 6, that is going to be 34x, and this minus 12y plus 12y got cancelled, and is equals to 44 plus 24, that is 8, and 6 68. So x is going to be 68 upon 34. X is going to be 34 2s are 68. It's very simple, 2. So I'll take this as the answer, and then I'll put this value of x in the any one of these above equations. So I'm taking the bottom equation. So 2x plus 4y is equals to 8, and now 2 into 2 plus 4y is equals to 8. 4 plus 4y is equals to 8. 4y is equals to 8 minus 4, and 4y is equals to 4. So y is equals to 4 upon 4, y is equals to 1. So now my value of y is there, and now my final equation is 2 comma 1. So guys, this is the method of elimination. In this method we have to eliminate one of the variable. So we can easily decide whether we have to eliminate x or we have to eliminate y. So whatever the number, assume I have decided to eliminate x. So what I have to do, I have to multiply the coefficients of x from first equation to the next second equation, and coefficient of x from the second equation to the first equation. And then I have to check about the sign also. If they have same sign, I will make one of them negative. If they have a different sign, I will keep only multiplying the coefficients, not any other sign. Okay, so this is the method of elimination. I hope you guys have understood, and if any doubt, just write in comment box. I will definitely be working on that. Okay, and you guys can just try these questions for your practice. Thank you. Now we will move on to the next method of solving simultaneous equation. Thank you guys. Okay students, so now the second method of solving simultaneous linear equation is what? Substitution method. Method of substitution it is called as. So what exactly is the funda of this method? That you have to select any one of the equation and you have to make any one variable as a subject in that equation, and then plug in that value of that variable into the next equation. So I'm selecting the equation 2 first. So I'm copying down the equation 2 first here. 1x plus 3y is equals to 5. So x is equals to 5 minus 3y. So see guys, I have already made x subject here, right? I have made x subject. So now I will plug in this value of x in the first equation, right? So I will copy down the first equation here. 2x plus 1y is equals to 5. And now in place of that x, I will write this value, what I have just got from here. So that is 5 minus 3y plus 1y is equals to 5. So now 2 into 5 and 2 into 3 will happen. 2 5s are, that is 10, minus 6y plus 1y is equal to 5, and 10 minus 5y will be 5. So I'm keeping minus 5y here only, and I'm taking that 10 on that side, so it will become minus 10. 5 minus 10 minus 5y is equals to minus 5. Y is equals to minus 5 upon minus 5. Y is equals to 1. Okay guys, so this is the value of y I have got. Now again the same method, because I have a formula for x already, I will take down that formula. X is equals to 5 minus 3y. So x is going to be 5 minus 3 into y, that is 1. So x is equals to 5 minus 3, x is equals to 2. So now I have got this. Okay, so what will be the answer? Final answer I have got, that is 2 comma 1. Okay guys. Okay, now I think like I should solve this also, the your turn question also for you. Okay, so let me just try to solve it for you so you guys can understand it in a better way. Okay, now let us start. Okay, so now what is the question saying? See, this is what two equations. So what I can do, I can just select equation 1 here. So what I will do, 2x plus 1y is equals to 5. So I can just keep y because it's 1 only, so no, nothing has to be divided. So 1y is equals to 5 minus 2x. Okay, so I have already made what, y subject, right? So I will take the next equation, that is this one. So I'll copy down here, 3x minus 2y is equals to 4. 3x as it is minus 2. In place of y, I will write this. 5 minus 2x is equals to 4. So now 3x minus 2 into 5, that is minus 10. Minus 2 into minus 2x, that is plus 4x is equal to what? 4, right? So now see, because this 3x and 4x on the both side, it will become 7x, and minus 10 is equals to 4. 7x is equals to 4 plus 10. 7x is equals to 14. So now 7x is equals to 14 we have got, right? So x will be 14 upon 7. X will be always 2. Okay. Now see, as I have got x as 2 and I have a formula for y. So I'll put in this value. Y is going to be 5 minus 2x. Y is equals to 5 minus 2 into 2. So y is equals to 5 minus 4. Y is equals to 1. So now what is my final answer, everybody? That is 2 comma 1. Oh nice, here also the answer is 2 comma 1, and here also the answer is 2 comma 1. Okay guys, so this is what everything about the method of substitution of solving simultaneous linear equations. I hope you guys have understood it well. And what exactly the method is, you select any one of these equations and make x or y subject. I will give you a trick that you always try to select that question which has a variable 1. Okay, see here y was having a variable 1, so I selected that equation and made y subject. Here the x was having variable 1, so I have selected that equation and made the x as variable. It's a very simple and straightforward type of questions. So I hope you guys have understood. If any doubt or any help needed, just write in the comment box. I will be definitely working on that. Okay guys, thank you. This was everything about the method of substitution. Now in next we are going to learn the method of cross multiplication. Thank you. Hello students, now this is the third method of solving simultaneous linear equation, and this method is called as cross multiplication method. Okay, so I'll teach you this method in detail. It's very easy, only you have to remember a proper way. Okay, so now I will tell you like how to actually do this. So you first convert it to a plus b plus c form. Like see, the equation will be converted to 3x plus 2y minus 7 equals to 0, and 2x minus 3y plus 4 equals to 0. Now see, I'll tell you what is a1 here. A1 is 3, a2 is what? 2, b1 is 2, and b2 is equals to minus 3, and c1 is what? Minus 7, and c2 is equals to 4. Now see, I will write a formula here. You just write down x, y, and 1, and then see, this is x, right? So write down, forget the x term and write, see, b1 b2 like this way, b1 and b2. Then comes what? c1 and c2, and then comes what? a b c. Then comes a1 and a2, and then comes what? b1 and b2, right? See, if you don't understand, you can again go with the logic. See, this is the x now. You start, you forget the x term, that is here. Start writing b1 b2, c1 c2. Then what comes after that? Definitely a1 a2 will come, and after that you go in the order. You go in the order of a b c. So you started, you forgot x a first, and then you started with b c, then comes a, then comes b. Okay, so this way you can go. And now if you have understood this, you can easily solve the equation. Means you can frame the equation and then you can easily solve. So what you can do, you can just write down the formula. X upon, what is below x? b1 and c1, right? So what is the b1? See, you do the cross multiplication. Do like box minus the box is equal to y upon box minus box, and equals to 1 upon box minus box. So in the first box, what will come? b1 c1. So see, this 2 4s are 8, minus b2 c1. b2 c1, that is what? Minus 3 7 are, that is 21. Okay, now for y it should be what? c1 a2. So now let me tell you like what c1 a2 will be. Okay, it will be c1 a2. See, c1 a2, so this c1 a2, that is what? Minus 14. And then c2 a1, this will be 4 3s are 12. Okay, now the third part, in which what you have to multiply? You have to multiply a1 b2. a1 b2, that is what? Minus 9. And then b1 a2, that is what? 2 2s are 4. Now you have made a equation. X upon, this will be 8 minus 21 is how much? 8 minus 21 is going to be minus 13. And here y upon minus 14 minus 12, that is minus 26. And here 1 upon minus 9 minus 4, that is minus 13. Now see, if I have made this, now if I have read till this step, I have got actually all the answers, because I can just now use these two to get x and y value, or these two. Okay, so x upon minus 13 is equal to 1 upon minus 13. So now I can just multiply this and this. Minus 13x is equal to minus 13, x is equal to 1. Okay, and now see the second, y upon minus 26 is equal to 1 upon minus 13. So minus 13y is equal to minus 26. Y is equal to minus 26 upon minus 13. Y is equal to 2. So what is my final answer? That is 1 comma 2. So see guys, this method you always have to remember this way. So how to actually write this, I'm again explaining. If this you is like fully ready in your mind, then you can easily do it. You first convert the equation in this form. Ax plus by plus c equals to 0. I'm writing here ax plus by plus c equals to 0. Okay, so this is our first equation, that's why it's a1 b1 and c1. And for the second equation, it is ax plus by plus c equals to 0. But as it is of second equation, it will be a2x, b2y and c2. Okay, so now I have plugged in all the values, And then what you have to do, you have to write this method. See, you have to always keep in mind this way. This way is very important to you, because if you know this, you can easily solve it. So x will be what? If it is x, you write it in this way. You first write down x, and then it will start with b and b2, then c1 c2, then a1 a2, and then b1 b2, and then y, and then 1. For x, it will be this into this minus this into this. For y, it will be this into this minus this into this. And for 1, this will be this into this and minus this into this. And then you can frame the equation here, and then you can just simplify and get the answer. So guys, this is the everything about the method of cross multiplication. I hope you guys have understood this. If any kind of a problem, then you please write it in the comment box. I will definitely be working on those issues. Okay, thank you. Now, this is the final method of solving the simultaneous linear equation, which is called as graphical method. Okay, so actually what has to be done in this method, you have to draw equation, this equation on graph paper, that is a linear equation. So you have to draw the line for this equation and line for this equation, and then you have to see the like point which is like intersecting point of these two lines, and that is only your solution. So how to do actually? So you have to first take the first equation, x plus y is 4. So you can just make a box of x and y. If you'll put x as 1 in this equation, if you'll put x as 1, so 1 plus y is equals to 4, y is equals to 4 minus 1, that is what? 3. So we are getting y as 3. If you are putting x as 2 in this equation, so 2 plus y is equals to 4, y is equals to 4 minus 2, that is 2. So you are getting 2. And let me take one more point, that is, if you are putting x as 3 in this equation, so if you are putting x as 3 in this equation, so 3 plus y is equals to 4, y is equals to 4 minus 3, that is 1. Okay, so now this means these are the corresponding values we have got. Okay, so now we have just selected the 3 points, that are the points of 1 comma 3, 2 comma 2, and 3 comma 1. So this is the for line 1. Now let us solve the similar way for the line 2. I'm solving here, so it will be available both the side. X minus y is 0. I'm making a table x, y. If I'm putting x as 1, what I'm going to get y as? 1 minus y is 0. Y is equals to minus 1. Minus y is equals to minus 1. And so y is equals to 1. So if I'm putting x as 1, I'm getting y as 1. Okay. If I'm putting x as 2, so I'm writing 2 here. 2 minus y is equals to 0, minus y is equals to minus 2, y is equals to 2. So this is 2. And then the third point, if I'm putting x as 3, so 3 minus y is equals to 0, minus y is equals to minus 3, y is equals to 3. Okay, so this is the third point. So I have got x as y, and all the corresponding values I have already got. So when x is 1, y is 1, x is 2, y is 2, and x is 3, y is 3. So now I have to draw the graph. So see, now for that I have to use, like, see, I have to check like all my points are on positive coordinates, so I'm just going to make a positive one. See, so I'll take this. Okay, so this is fine, I think. Yes, it's fine, the fully visible also. And the second point, I'm going to insert second line, the z y axis and x axis. So x axis is going to be this way. Okay, wait, let me take it up, because it is going to be here actually, and this line also should be a little bit dark. Okay, so now I hope everybody of you know like how to mark these points. Okay, so now let me just select the points and mark them. Like see, this is 1, this is 2, this is 3, this is 4, this is 5, this is 6. Or should I do like 2 points, because my points are like very less values, so I can just write it with the difference. Okay, so the line should be here. Okay, and now let me make the lines a bit darker. uh, okay, yeah. Okay, so now let us make the this x-axis and this is the y-axis, correct? That is fine now. Okay, so now let us make the points. Okay, so now this is 1, this is 2, this is 3, this is 4, this is 5, this is 6, this is 7. So I'm just marking 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Here also 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So now let us locate these points. Okay, so this I'm going to locate with the marker points. And 1 comma 3, x is 1 and y is 3, this point. Okay, oh, it's too dark. Let me just mark it with this. 1 comma 3 is 1 point, 2 comma 2, x is 2, y is 2, second point. And then third point is what? 3 comma 1, point 1, point 2, point 3, 3 comma 1, this point. Okay, so what is the first line? The first line is going to be this. The line should be passing through these 3 points. Okay, so let me just adjust properly. It should be passing through these 3 points. Okay, yeah, so this is the perfect passing. And now let us go for drawing this line. So this line is going to be 1 comma 1, that is this point, and then 2 comma 2, that is this point, and then 3 comma 3, that is this point. Now let us draw the line, insert a line. Okay, so it is nothing but passing through here too. So see guys, this is the line 1 and line 2. So if you want to understand, I will just write down the name of these lines here, so it will be much easier for you. This is nothing but the line x plus y equals to 4, and this is the line which is x minus y equals to 0. And these two lines are intersecting at what point? At this point. See this point. What is this point? This point's coordinates are nothing but the 2 comma 2. So 2 comma 2. So without solving anything, you can just write down xy is equal to 2 comma 2 is your answer. Okay guys, so this is what everything about the graphical method of solving linear simultaneous equations. What you have to do, you have to take both the equations separately. You have to find out points by using which you can draw these two lines, and then you have to look at the point of intersection. Okay guys, so this is everything about the simultaneous linear equations which you have to solve, and it was your maths bro who helped you to understand all these topics, and I expect you to like, share, and subscribe. And if you have any doubt in any mathematical concept, just write it in the comment box. I'll be definitely working on that. Okay, see you soon in the next video. Thank you guys. It was a very nice experience teaching you all. Thank you. Thank you.